Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of my weekly review. I was recording part 1, but it was getting way too lengthy, so I thought it'd be best to separate it. So we're going to just continue on. This is the container here of items. If you're interested in seeing the first half, check the card or the description box below, because the video link will be there for you if you want to see what all was reviewed and talked about in the previous video. Alright, so let's jump on into this. This was in a Sephora play. Never heard of it before prior to then. A chlorine waterproof eye makeup remover with soothing cornflower, and it strengthens eyelashes as well. You shake it up. That was the directions. So you want to get everybody incorporated, and then you go ahead and you use it. I find that this is gentle and easy and effective. It has an oil-like texture without becoming an oily, nasty mess. I've been using it mostly for correcting any makeup boo-boos. I just get a little Q-tip and go in and, you know, dab around whatever I want to remove, like use it like an eraser, like a makeup eraser, and then go in back with the concealer, foundation, blah blah blah, and move on from there. Now today I will use it more as a eye makeup remover, and I don't see that it would not perform any less than what it's already been doing, just as me using it to clean up different eyeshadow or eyeliner mistakes. So I'm really liking that. I have not looked into what the full size product cost would be, but that is something, if it's not ridiculous, I would repurchase. The next thing I've cracked open today actually was the Perlice Blue Lotus Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30 Sunscreen. Protect, moisturize, absorbs easily, no white tint, preps skin for makeup, normal, dry, and even sensitive skin. It did not leave a tint. There wasn't any cast or anything on my face. It blended in very well. It went on like a moisturizer. It didn't really leave the skin feeling tacky. I found the foundation went over it really nicely. It didn't tug or pull. And I think everything's holding up real well. I like the 2-in-1 aspect about this. I like that it has SPF. I like that it is a primer and a moisturizer in one. And I feel like it is a moisturizing moisturizer. You know what I'm saying? So it's saying that Blue Lotus is a powerful antioxidant known for its anti-inflammatory benefits. White tea soothes sensitive skin. Soy protein keeps skin soft and supple. Algae extract help retain moisture. Vitamin E prevents premature aging and improves skin texture. Non-greasy, non-whitening formula provides the perfect base for makeup. I agree. First use today, but I noticed a difference, and I was like, you waited, why you waited so long to crack that box open, girlfriend? So I'm really digging this. Yeah, and he's saying you can take this to your neck, your chest, and your shoulder. Well, you can just get liberal. You can just everywhere. Vogue it. All right, so Perlice, got that in the Ipsy Glam Plus. Like it. Next thing we have here is Wonder Beauty. And this is the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. Now, this is what I was talking about in video 1. Again, check the card or the description box for the link to that video. This guy I thought was going to play awesome. Like, you know, so I went in, I put on my under eye cream. What else did I do? Get you together. And then I want to say I used this because I'm thinking, oh, it's pink. Let me show you. I love the little applicator here. It comes out like that. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, man, maybe this is like East Laurent. And it goes down, almost start feeling like water. But then you start feeling a grip. Just a slight grip. See, like, you see that? It's like it's something, yeah, pulling, like I don't want to say adhesive, but it begins to get, I don't want to say rough. Something. It's definitely laying down, like it's laying down a base of something, right? And so when I went in with this Pacifica Air Lit Clean Foundation, you know what I think I did that day, y'all? I know what I did. It's coming to me. I'm finna tell you right now before I lose what the heck had happened. Where's that? Hold on. Okay. All right, guys. So I got the order. I went in with my eye cream. Then I put right at the tip of the, up here, because I had like a little, I don't know, irritation, like a little slight breakout or something. And so I had put on this Tiger Derma Green Solution by Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. And it says it neutralizes redness, protects skin, improves skin appearance to be vibrant, and it had a broad spectrum SPF. So it comes out green. It looks like that. And so that's what I put here. All right. The eye cream that I had on that day was the Bye Bye Under Eye by It's Cosmetics. And as you can see, I've been putting this bad boy to use. I like it, and I would rebuy it. And so it looks like that. It just feels so nourishing. It just feels so, even though it's creamy, it just works into the skin. It just feels like an aid. You're just buttery, creamy. It just melts into the skin. It has a slight coolness to it. And you just feel like underneath the eye has just received nourishment. That's the best word that can come to me right now. So I did that under the eye. Right here was the Dr. Jart. And then I tried to use this guy from an Allure Beauty Box. Alpine Berry Water Cream Hydrate and Glow by this company, Primera. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is what's all laid down on the skin first. That's what it looks like on. And so I'm thinking, hey, right on, buddy. Well, I think I may have messed up. Because see, just putting it here, it feels like a nice little bit of, it's got a scent too. Yeah, like a Spotlight florally scent. And then I went in with this Avant super expensive from a Glossy Box primer, which looks like this when it comes out, and then it goes down very water gel like. For whatever reason, those things together, under the eye, T-zone, over the face, with the BB cream, and this, it was dry. I did not like my foundation look that day. So I want to take out. I probably wouldn't use this again. Not with trying that BB cream out again and the foundation. And I probably would not use the Dr. Jart. I would probably use something like this Perlice. And I probably would still put a drop of the oil in the foundation just to give it some extra moisturization. Oh, that's what I'm failing to say. I think it was just one too many things. The oil. The oil. So, some people got to come out of the equation because it ended up being dry. And it just didn't lay down. It seemed like everything was sitting on top. And it was just like, we want out. So, yeah, that wasn't a good combination of products. I think less would be better, and maybe not that formula. Let me move on. I haven't been reaching for this a lot. I put it on twice. It doesn't make my skin feel hydrated. It just really don't in general. This I found was very soothing. This is to me almost like a topical ointment. I would almost put this in the medicinal family because it really went in. It soothed that area. It took the little, wasn't itchy, but, just a little want to bother that spot. It took that away. It toned the redness down. The green definitely canceled it out. And by the next day, the little few bumps were gone. So I like this. I would want to, play around with it a little bit more. Maybe use it not so focused on a red spot, but I do kind of get red here. But I'm going to use this a bit more. I found, even though it is more like a clay, see? And there is a slight cast afterwards. So, but it's working. Let me move on. All right, I did use this for nearly, can't remember what day this came, but I started using it within a day or two of me receiving it in my box, and I would put it on at night. Let me use it on this hand. When it comes out, it looks like this. It goes on like that, right? And it's a sleeping. So this is Dr. Brandt Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. You feel it a little bit on the face. It eventually settles down and you forget about it. It does have a slight scent to it. Nothing that I would be like, oh my God, it smells so great. But it's not like revolting either. I didn't see a lot of improvement, to be honest. That thing retailed for like $50-something. It wouldn't get my $50-something. I would use it, continue to use it, and if all of a sudden my skin, because it's only been a little more than a week of using it, and I did switch it out last night with something else. But I'll keep using it, and if the skin all of a sudden just says, hey man, right on, then I'll come back and tell you guys. But so far, it's not something I would recommend. I did not see anything magical happen. The skin was a little bit softer, but not by much. What was its claims to? The box is in another room. Anyways, for $50-something, I don't support that. Not me. The next thing I've really been enjoying is this Super Goop. And this is an unseen sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 40 water and sweat resistant. I've been using this like a primer because it says it's weightless, colorless, scentless, oil-free formula for the face that smooths the appearance of pores, grips makeup in place, and leaves a velvety, soft, matte finish, perfect for all skin tones. It's made without synthetic fragrances, oxybenzone, benzazone, and parabens. I like it. um, for everything that is just stated. I find that this works better than that Benefit Pore Primer. And it works in a way, even though it's saying it gives you a matte finish, it does, but it's in a non-drying way. Everything about it, not having a color, not having a scent, no casting, no none of that, no ghosting on my face. Everything in the foundations that I've used, it worked well. So I would buy this over, and I think they have a SPF lip balm type of thing that's also like a lip primer to prep the lips before you apply your color. So when I go to get this in the full size, I would also pick up that lip balm as well. That came in someone's boxes. I can't remember if it was Pop Sugar or someone this month. Alright, so I've been using these guys together. Yeah, I cracked it open. And so this I got in a Boxycharm, and this one I got in an Ipsy. Ipsy from this month, Boxycharm from some months ago. It comes out like this. So it has almost like an iridescent, rainbowy kind of color. It's, I won't say it's thick, but it's not thin. It's somewhere in between. I actually put it on the skin, right? So let's say you're going to get ready to shower. I'll put it on dry skin and work it in. And like, let's say you turn the water on, and I'll let it sit for a minute or 2 or 3. And then before showering and everything, this is if I do the clean before, not at the sink. Then I work it in, you know, and then go in like that, and then rinse it all off before even bathing. Now at the sink, similar, I'll prep it and kind of like pre-treat and get it onto the skin, get it worked in. This is without makeup on. And then I'll go in with the warm cloth that's wrung out, put it on, and then begin to wipe away. I like it, and it's repurchasable. I don't know where it would fall between the boxes that I get and what's to come, how soon I would rebuy it. But if I just was without any cleanser and I needed to replace it, I would get this over. It works very nice. This guy comes out like this. So it's got a deep lilac color. The granules on this, because it's to exfoliate, they're very thin. You feel them, but they're not, see, it's not a lot of them. It's not a lot. How can I say? It's not aggressive. It's gentle. There's the word. This is not aggressive. So, it's saying it's a daily cleanser. I normally come in with this at night or after makeup, because I find it can go in and start helping to slush and push it off. And I do tend to damp the skin prior. You can even do this as your first cleanse, second cleanse, you know, and then have your makeup eye remover and go in like that. So that's kind of what I've been doing. This has been the morning guide. This has been the night guide. This has been the guide that gets the makeup off to help, you know, break it down. This is by Boscia. This is their charcoal makeup melter cleansing oil balm. And I just get, that's the color of it. I just go in just like that. Almost like you're making the cross, north, south, east, and west. And then I begin to work it in. Less is more with this. I'm saying that because when I first got it, I would put on a lot, but then once it come in contact with water, it actually, I don't want to say foam up, but it kind of creams up, lathers up, and it, you know, and it's very, this is effective. It doesn't bother me. My skin likes it. It's pretty much friends with this guy. And then I'll probably follow it up with this or this, and then move on. All of those I would recommend. All of those at whatever point in time in my life, and I wanted to rebuy it. If I'm not on to something else, I would rebuy it. It's hard to say with so many things on the market. This is from Milani. This is a Prep Set and Go. This is an illuminating transparent powder. I normally use this either under the eye to set my concealer, or I use it with different eyeshadow primers. So I've been putting this Urban Decay eyeshadow priming potion eyeshadow primer to use. I'm not overly impressed. I have not seen it do anything better than Elf or Catrice or JCat, somebody like that I have. Those work just fine for a fraction of the cost. But I would put that down, brush it in, and I would set it with this. I like this. I actually got it as a present from one of my sons. He came in with a makeup bag full of stuff for my birthday a year or so ago, last year. And so I think that this is nice. And I don't use it as much as I should. Oh my goodness. And again, I just gave you my thoughts on this. Let me show you how it come out. My poor hands, I'm going to have to pause and wash them so we can get us a fresher base. But this is what it looks like. You know, it smooths out all right. It does leave a little bit of a cast of color, so you kind of like know it's there. You know, to each its own. I don't see where it overly warrants. I think this thing might be $20-something if you don't get the. I just dipped my finger into the Bomb palette. And that's just to give you an idea. And I guess we'll try it on the non-prime side. So way over there is non-prime, and over here is primed. I've been using this a lot. So this is back again from last week. This is the Becca powder. It has a nice little mesh like that. They sent me the brown light color. I know there's a translucent one. I like it. I think this is worth the hype. I think it's, I don't know about the price point. I haven't looked into that, but I have a lot that will last me a good little while. And I've just been, as I said in the last video, I've been using it to go under the eye or down the bridge of the nose, through up to the center of the forehead, the crown area. And then sometimes I go in and I set kind of like under here, because I was telling you guys about the hyperpigmentation and I have to conceal and things like that. And so I might dust underneath there. I haven't quite yet just went throughout the whole face, but just where I'm putting it, things seem to stay in place. It sits still. It's not drying looking. It doesn't cake up. It seems to work with other products nicely. It does have that cooling effect, and it's pleasant. It's just very, very pleasant to work with, and I feel it does help aid the longevity of the makeup and makes things not shift and move around. I'm going to pause right here, guys, just so I can go wash my hands, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Some clean hands here. Oh, boy, we got somebody that's stubborn. Well, at least we can say it's got that waterproof thing going on with it. Let's see. Next thing I would share is I got this in a Margot Elena box, and I got it in the summer box. And I've just been using it. This is a hand and body lotion. I like the fresh grapefruit and blood orange. It's vibrant. It's it just really absorbs into the skin nicely. It's not it's just got this fresh pick-me-up, you know. It really truly smells like an authentic, freshly cut open grapefruit. It makes me think of my great grandmother. because she used to eat grapefruits and cantaloupes, and I can just envision and go back in memory and see her cutting one open at the kitchen counter. So it's not a fake grapefruit scent. Very fruity, very fresh, very authentic, and non-greasy. Next thing I have here is I received this in it's a hair box. It's called, hold on. Oh, well, it ain't came to me yet, but I got this Equipment Biologics. This is a deodorant. Sedge and beet, I guess. I don't know, y'all. Natural deodorant with coconut oil. This is aluminum free, paraben free, provides a natural effective odor protection. I'm gonna be sad when this runs out because this again came in a box. It was a one-off box that I bought from Curl Box, and it was a Equipment Biologic themed box, and I didn't know it was a mystery a little bit that it was gonna send a deodorant. Pardon the look of it, but it rolls, twist up from the bottom. It's sold in Sephora, and I think on their website. I think retail value for this is $18. Why I showed this is because I've been through my fair share of natural deodorants, trying to find that guy that is not going to be a problem. And they normally don't work. When you start going outside to do like in air-conditioned, non-strenuous activities, they're okay. You start doing some labor-intensive type of chores or go outside or do a workout, and then you begin to get a whiff. And I'm not someone that's overly, you know how some people they carry an odor, and I'm not one of those people. Praise the Lord. But I'm human. So you made out of dirt, as my mom would say. So you're not going to stay fresh all day. And so I would find the more healthier deodorants just wasn't doing it. This is in the video because this seems to have done it. It has been put through the rim mill, from lawn work to a workout to cleaning up 5 or 6 rooms and just up on a stool, off the stool, wiping cabinets, on top of the refrigerator, cleaning on top of the refrigerator, stuff like that. And it's hung in there, no body odor. You're dirty, you need to take a bath, but as far as, what you got going on under there? None of that. I don't know. I have to do something with myself to be comfortable with spending $18 on deodorant. I don't know. Now, the Yes Company just released one that's $6. So I think that's high, but I'm going to give it a try and hope it's comparable to this. And if so, then I'll have to spend that kind of money when it runs out. Okay, I'm down to look like 8 things left. Oh, I'm going to be so sad when this guy runs out. This is definitely one, in the Christmas package that's releasing, like they showing what Sephora is going to have for Christmas. Now, I know everything is not out yet. I am hoping that this one is in a bundle. The original is already, and you can buy it. It's on the site. But what about this guy? I like this bakery coconut cream pie scent. Yes, your girl is layering it up something, ain't she? Done went from the grapefruit to, I want to smell like some amaretto cookies. I like this. I put it on at night after a shower, and I even put it on a couple of casual errands. Nothing, too serious. And it's just a comfort. I think that would work great for fall. Gingerbready. I don't know. I like that thing, and it hydrates. I got more on this skin than this one, but it hydrates. It smells nice. It's not ooey gooey and sticky, and it don't feel heavy. Now, the directions for this is your first. I ain't played with no retinol in 2 years. I put something on my face. Was it a AHA or BHA? Somebody a couple of years ago, and it was burning. I was just like, oh my God, I'm melting. What the hell is this? Get this off my face. Face was looking smooth and pretty, but boy, the pain. So I haven't done nothing in that kind of feel since then. So this is, you put it on at night. So you put it on clean skin. This is Sunday Riley A Plus High Dose Retinol Serum. And I need to go, I see some green algae and something with these eyes. But anyways, it say apply at night to clean skin. Now, I went online or somewhere and it says, you know, newbies, you can put on a light oil as a moisturizer and then put this on. But it's 2 nights on, 2 nights off. So I had 2 nights with it on. Every now and then I feel like a little tingle or urge to scratch. But other than that, no burns, no none of that craziness. And I felt like my face was softer the following day. Excuse me. I'm trying to think. I know I had last night off. I'm going to be on the safe side and just not put none on tonight. And then I'll go back. I'm going to have to mark it on the calendar somewhere so I can remember. And then you're supposed to build up tolerance to this. So far, so good. No negative reactions. And I will say it goes on the skin. Thin as wind. Don't bother you. And I have noticed some softening to the skin. Especially in this section where, like I say, I get those hairs. And then I sit down and I tweeze them out. And so when they grow back, sometimes it's a scar or it can just be rough. And the color, the markings from it, it's lightening up, and it's getting softer underneath there. Here's that effing oil that I've been just, and I still got some. Now this I get anxious about because it's just like, oh my God, when I run out, what am I going to do with myself? Do I really want to spend like $38 or whatever it is on their website? I actually went to go review this, see this on this website. But this is a Feel Bright Squalene Facial Oil, Rose Hemp and Avocado Oil Blend for all skin types. I hope this comes on like Ipsy add-on, because then I would grab it in a heartbeat. Apply to dry skin, clean skin, once daily or as needed. This product is very concentrated, so only a small amount is needed. Apply facial oil to the skin and massage into desired areas. Because of the way the packaging of this thing is, you can't really tell how much it's been used, so I have no idea. Just one day I'm gonna go and squeeze and it's gonna be like, no, the hell. So this is who I kept talking about last week. It can be in here this week because I use it damn near every day. This has been like the moisturizer. I like this guy a lot. And I got this in Ipsy. This came in Allure. Let me tell you about this buddy here now. Be prepared. When you use this, don't go in like an animal. Because I was just like treating it like that Glam Glow one that I showed you. So I went in. This got sea kelp, French green clay, or whatever. Anyways, this is aggressive. So I used this last night. Not so much where you're going to be left bleeding or anything, but these granules are strong. They not trying to play. They are not here to play. They are the big boy bodyguards. They just like move dead skin. Goodbye. This, I enjoyed it. Between this oil, the bye-bye under eye, and using these overnight thingamajiggers, I felt this. I felt this. I gotta just, yes, honey. Hallelujahs. I was like, whoa, what? It shut up the way it was feeling. And see, like, yeah, my hand is not the same skin meat, as my face. So this, I was just like, whoa, you gotta back up, girlfriend. You is being too intense. Back up, ease up. Rant, beep, 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 beep. And then I had to go on with a lighter hand because I went in with the pressure that I was using with that Glam Glow. Don't do that. Take ease up and go in and work it out. And I felt a major difference on the face. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. I've been using this. This is also a Margot Elena. It's a lip balm. I find when I use this, I don't smell no cherry lemonade, or I'm just ignoring it, but it's light. Go in, put it on my lips, and call it a day.